WROL broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me today we have Burger. We are doing the Burger Shack.
What's up? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone, and I will actually have this out today, so it will still be New Year's when this is released. And we are going over the two new characters that there's been a lot of hype for, and it kind of looks like they might be living up to the hype for Black Flash and Impulse. So why don't we just start? What's your just initial overall impression of Impulse?
So whenever I like him. I would actually say that the hype that I heard before, and like whenever after it was first announced, with like everybody like looking at the kit, like me looking at the kit before, I thought he would be like crazy, like overpowered. But really, I mean, since like I've been playing with him for almost 23 hours now, and I definitely don't. I mean, I think he's above average. Like I don't know if he's even. I don't even know if I would take him. Say he's a top three speedster, for how I've seen so far. But I actually thought he was going to be a lot more overpowered. But yeah, so far a little bit of a letdown. But I think whenever you have like sky high expectations, like, and you don't reach that, like it's easy to do that. But I mean, he's amazing at controlling matches, especially like if you have him and Black Flash in there together. Like good luck to the other team to even get a turn.
Yeah, the pairing of the two seems to be super strong. I did watch, and actually we'll play for the audience real quick. Let's play. I was watching, I popped in, I haven't been in anybody's streams in forever, which I apologize to all the streamers, but I saw Josh's stream pop up, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he has Black Flash yet, because I hadn't even tried him yet. As some of you have seen in chats, I had a very, very late night with lots of wine and hot tubs and champagne, and just, yeah, it was bad morning. So it was like 4 p.m. before I even like geared the characters. So I saw Josh's stream pop up, and he happened to have you on his board. So I asked him if I could record it and post it in this video. And he, the team that you had, your team was Lex, Black Flash, Impulse, and Grundy. And the first time, I can't remember the first time, but every time he tried it, when he didn't get able to go first and get a kill first, he used Red Hood, Red Robin, and so he would go, and then Brainiac, I think, so he'd go first. But anytime if he didn't get to go first, he never got a turn, not even once. And
Oh yeah.
one of the times he did it where he went first, but his Arcus didn't get the kill on your Lex, and then that was it, match over.
Oh dang.
So I can see where on defense I have a feeling it's going to be possibly a nightmare for some people. But we'll play that Josh video real quick.
This team, I'm going to fight this team. Oh, it's like 15 then. Oh, it multiplies the packs. Okay, so less. I'm going to fight this team with this standard team and see how it does. I'm assuming Red Robin will go first. So if I'm about to win, I'm going to back out. I am going to back out so I can maybe try another team. Oh, I am so glad I ran into Burger today. Thank you, Burger, for all you do. This is great. Okay. Well, I think this team's done. Look, I think this team's done already. Again, Brainiac, this team is fine. Now, of course, if it had Martian Manhunter in there, I wouldn't go first. But okay. So again, we just give it to Arcus. Arcus kills Lex, and then it's basically over. Holy crap. Okay, hang on a second. Look, I just said it's basically over. And then Lex just survived an Arcus hit. Hang on. Wait a second. Why did my Arcus not kill that Lex? Oh my god. All right. Why did an Arcus kill? I feel like this is Arcus's fault. this is all, it's over for me. This is all Arcus's fault. Would I ever get a turn again? All right. Wait, we're gonna let the defeat go through. Crush Burger with the biddies 5. Okay, hang on. Foot and mouth disease. That was a big one. I said this match was already over. And it wasn't. Why didn't Arcus kill him? That's only a rebirth 4. Did I just not crit? All right, we're going to jump back in. I'm confident this team would have won. I just think Arcus didn't crit there. Maybe I should have gone after Impulse instead of Lex. Who's only RB4. Biggest L of 2021. That was a huge one. All right, let's do this again. Okay, now I'm going to crit. He didn't get the shield. Okay, there's the kill. For a second there, I thought he did. Okay, so that's... You just need to hit, which makes him attack more powerful. Okay, so there we go. There's that. How I envisioned this to go down. All right, I'm going to AoE. Or maybe I'm going to basic. I might basic just because I want to put... Because this would, yeah, the AoE, gain invisible. I could go invisible. Doesn't really matter, though. After this, try use bonus tunes. All right. Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. You're true hot now. We'll do that. Let's stun. Well, I can't stun yet, but let's do this. Call assist from Arcus. Oh, he's a little squishy. Well, it's only no, it's a rebirth 1. That's not. Okay. Kill. Turn me to reset. All right. We're doing fine. Again, there. Yeah. So what I thought would happen. All right. I'm going to win this one. Let's just back out. Yeah, let's back out. And then let's do...
Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me today we have Burger. We are doing the Burger Shack.
What's up? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone. And I will actually have this out today, so it will still be New Year's when this is released. And we are going over the 2 new characters that there's been a lot of hype for, and it kind of looks like they might be living up to the hype for Black Flash and Impulse. So why don't we just start? What's your just initial overall impression of Impulse?
So, whenever I like him. I would actually say that the hype that I heard before, and like whenever after it was first announced, with like everybody like looking at the kit, like me looking at the kit before, I thought he would be like crazy, like overpowered. But really, I mean, since like I've been playing with him for almost 23 hours now, and I definitely don't. I mean, I think he's above average. Like I don't know if he's even. I don't even know if I would take him. Say he's a top 3 speedster for how I've seen so far. But I actually thought he was going to be a lot more overpowered. But yeah, so far a little bit of a letdown. But I think whenever you have like sky high expectations, like, and you don't reach that, like it's easy to do that. But I mean, he's amazing at controlling matches, especially like if you have him and Black Flash in there together. Like good luck to the other team to even get a turn.
Yeah, the pairing of the 2 seems to be super strong. I did watch, and actually we'll play for the audience real quick. Let's play. I was watching, I haven't been in anybody's streams in forever, which I apologize to all the streamers, but I saw Josh's stream pop up, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he has Black Flash yet, because I hadn't even tried him yet. As some of you have seen in chats, I had a very, very late night with lots of wine and hot tubs and champagne, and just, yeah, it was bad morning. So it was like 4 p.m. before I even geared the characters. So I saw Josh's stream pop up, and he happened to have you on his board. So I asked him if I could record it and post it in this video. And he, the team that you had, your team was Lex, Black Flash, Impulse, and Grundy. And the first time, I can't remember the first time, but every time he tried it, when he didn't get able to go first and get a kill first, he used Red Hood, Red Robin, and so he would go, and then Brainiac, I think, so he'd go first. But anytime if he didn't get to go first, he never got a turn, not even once. And one of the times he did it where he went first, but his Arcus didn't get the kill on your Lex, and then that was it, match over.
Oh, dang.
So I can see where on defense I have a feeling it's going to be possibly a nightmare for some people. But we'll play that Josh video real quick. All right, and now that you guys have seen that video, um, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. But it's I can see where it's going to be. I think the problem is the AI is probably not going to open with the 2 very often on impulse, so he may not be very bad on defense.
Yeah, I think because the first well, actually, probably the first couple hours when I was recording all my matches, it was probably like 20% of the time it was opening up with its 2. And so like as far as just being on auto, so I don't know if it, or at least for everything that I've seen so far, I don't think it's going to happen that often.
No, and the other thing, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but I reported it to Reeves already, so hopefully when she gets back she'll see it. I don't think his stun is anywhere near 70%. I've only got it proc once.
Yeah, so I've had it actually probably happen like 10 plus matches in a row at times.
Huh.
I've only had it happen a few times where I've had like 2 or 3 matches in a row where it didn't proc. So I'm actually seeing it. To me, it seems like it's more than 70%.
Yeah, when I looked at your video, the 5 videos you sent me, it only procced 1 time.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I ran about 10 matches and it only procced 1 time. So it could just be my RNG, and I'm just wondering if other people are seeing that, but it just felt like it was not proccing at all. Which is, that made me a little disappointed in him because I'm using him for stun comps, and I thought, turn 1, speed down, stun, get Hawk Girl going early would be amazing. And I haven't been able to get it to work yet, but I mean, I've only played with him for like an hour and a half, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if he had 100% chance to stun on his 2, I would actually he'd probably actually be my top speedster if he did that.
I mean, 70% should be high. I mean, I get Cersei to stun. Right now, Cersei, I had a match where I think I used his 2 3 times. It didn't stun once, but Cersei stunned 1 of the times. Like, really? 20%? I do think it could be something to do with the fact that I'm L1, though, because it seems like when characters are low legendary, it seems like their percent chance, even though it's not supposed to affect it, I feel like it does.
Because they want you to pay to get it L5.
Yeah, because my Cersei stuns way more than she did when she was L5, not at RB5.
Yeah, and my Cersei like never stuns. So
before we move on to Black Flash, I was looking at his legendaries. I kind of feel like he's one of those characters that he would work at R5 just because really the main reason you're going to bring him is that 70% turn meter down.
For sure.
I do find that the 3 hit chance downs seem to proc every single time. I took that as my only legendary, and it seems like it procs all the time. I don't know if you've noticed that, but that seems like it'd be really strong.
So that was my first legendary that I wanted to take, and I actually agree. Like he is somebody that like most of like the reasons why you'd want him on your team is everything outside of like the legendary points, and so that's actually a big plus, especially for like free to play or people like that have lower level tunes. Like you can get a lot out of him without having a big investment for sure.
Yeah, he seems like it. I'm kind of torn on his legendaries after that. I do notice when I've seen him on defense, your team specifically, his basic seems to attack like crazy, like a million times, and then he's doing the speed downs over and over. So that does seem like a really good. I wouldn't have ranked it high early on, but after seeing him in action, I think it's another really good one. And then the only other one I really kind of like is his Think Fast. If you're running evasion comps, getting the extra call assists probably is useful. And then on his 2, converting debuffs to speed ups could be useful against certain teams. This Siege, that's probably useful, actually, now that I think about it with Black Mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I had his 2 as my second.
Okay.
That was a hard choice because, generally you're going to open up with this 2. And so he's going so fast, like so early, like you're not going to really, like nobody should really have any buffs on him yet. And so, but I actually had his two for so speed run to be my second one, and then think fast as third. And then I took his one fourth, and then chop chop the fourth one being fifth.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with most of that. I think I'd probably take his one before his two personally, but then
Yeah,
everything else but I don't have them as high as you do either. So yeah,
yeah.
he seems like he's a pretty solid character. I don't know if he's quite as crazy as we originally thought, like you were saying, but he's still very good, and I think time will tell how good he is. But he's definitely up there. He's probably worth investing in.
Oh yeah.
So let's move on to Black Flash, who I think is ridiculously good. What is your thoughts after testing him at L5?
So I mean, I actually think he's really good. I would say, like, as far as all speedsters, he would be my second out of everybody. But yeah, I mean, like, you have him and Impulse together, like nobody's gonna have a move like we talked about. But yeah, I mean, so far, like, the only real downside that I've seen is out of all the matches I've played so far, like, generally if I'm losing a tune, it's him, and it doesn't really matter like who's hitting him, but he has a little bit of a glass jaw for sure.
Yeah, I mean, with his turn meter resetting, I feel like that's pretty balanced actually. That's probably good.
No, for sure.
And I noticed his reset turn meter works even if he misses,
No, it does. Yeah.
which is crazy. And being so fast. And that's where I almost think Impulse might end up being like a mandatory tune if you're facing Martian Manhunter teams that have Black Flash, because you almost need to slow down Black Flash so you can get your turns, because once he goes, he opens with his 3 most of the time, and even if he opens with his 2, that's still a ton of turn meter.
Oh, for sure.
Have you so you said he's your second favorite speedster. Who's your first?
I actually like Reverse Flash the most.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I think Black Flash will definitely have a bigger impact on the meta than Reverse Flash, though. I haven't really tested these new speedsters with other speedsters yet.
So Jay actually works really well with them. I ran that. That was probably my biggest comp, was either Lex or Martian Manhunter, and Jay, Black Flash, and Impulse so far, and they all feed each other really well, and it's really fun to play. Matches are really quick, which is always great, especially in PvP.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a really good comp so far.
So with his legendary order, I think without question his 3 is first. I'm thinking you agree with that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I went 5 because once you get that kill, now it's like having Red Hood outside a lead.
So that I had that as my third. I actually took his 4, wanting to gain crit immunity just because, and so with having like Impulse and on his, generally being on the same team, like the way I'm playing with him,
Mm-hmm.
like getting that crit immunity was big for me, just because he does have such a glass jaw.
Yeah, I had that one next. I just like, because it seems like once you get a kill, it's game over, because
Oh yeah.
he can use his 3 again immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so, out of like then fourth I took, so I had his 5, so back to Speed Force, that passive is my third. I had his 1 as my fourth. And then really the Doom, like I haven't had a single time where Doom kicked in.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. At first, I wasn't sure if that would be better or not, but I think you're right. It's when I had my early thoughts, I had it 1 last, but you're right. I haven't seen any instance where you would ever need that,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially
It's,
because it was random.
yeah, for sure. And I think like out of the two, so, whereas Impulse, I think, you could get a lot of benefit out of them with, a little bit of an investment. I feel like with Black Flash, like you really want this one to, you really want to take him L5 or even Rebirth just for the sustainability with him.
Yeah, I think L3 is kind of his minimum. You really want his 3, 4, and 5
No, for sure.
to really get the most out of his kit.
Oh, yeah.
But they definitely seem like it's going to be a good month. This siege should be really interesting.
Yeah, it should. It'll be interesting for sure. I think for a lot of different reasons.
But these, I mean, these characters could just make it so there's, like if you make one mistake, you're never getting Turn Raider.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I've been torn because I can't decide who my next Rebirth is going to be, especially since we're short on crystals from not having a raid. And I bought the RB5 shards for Lobo because I think he pairs well with this group too. And then I don't know if I want to do Black Flash. Originally I was going to do Impulse, but now I'm not sure Impulse really needs it or if I even want to because I just don't know. I can't decide. I'm really torn on these characters.
Yeah.
Do you regret taking Impulse RB1 or are you going to...
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I thought do you regret taking Impulse RB1 or are you wishing you did Black Flash instead now?
So I am going to Rebirth Black Flash. I'll probably like during Siege, like maybe if there's a sale, or like whenever I get more of the Siege crystals, I'm going to take him RB1. And then I don't think I'm going to have enough with the mid-month when they give us 5 more. But if they do, if I have a choice, I would take him RB2 first.
Gotcha.
So
is that your Rebirth strategy now, is to just do the new tunes every month?
Just Siege tunes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's what M4 kind of is doing to a lesser, different degree, but he's still doing the RB5 thing. I'm trying to do the RB3 thing, but I'm not doing a good job of it.
Yeah, to me, I mean, you guys all know my thing. I mean, I think RB4 is great. I mean, there's just so expensive. It's just so many frags and I mean the crystals themselves. I mean, going from 4 to 5. I mean, that's $200 worth of Rebirth crystals for a minimal lift. So
that's coming from the guy who took Impulse to RB1 day one.
Yeah, but Rebirth crystals are even hard to come by.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess any other final thoughts on these before we wrap it up?
I think it's going to be an interesting siege. I look forward to playing with them a lot. They, I mean, really, these guys, they can control a match. So I think the key to getting past them, if I were giving anybody any recommendations, would be put retaliation people out there.
Yeah,
and
Azrael
that's really the key.
Probably serve well this siege.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be big. I think if you don't have these tunes to go first, I think retaliation and trying to just protect everybody is going to be key.
And don't forget, Brainiac gives you that boost out of lead. So if
for
you
sure.
don't have these tunes, it's a way to speed around them. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm Josh Ars. Thank you for listening to the WROL broadcast. If you like the show, consider becoming a Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/WROL broadcast and get early reviews on new characters. And for even more Legends action, check out my daily stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/JoshRars and watch me hunt down those owls on the PvP boards.